Truth is a bitch. Truth hurts. Reality sucks. So take off your rose-colored glasses. Get off the fantasy. Welcome to AJ's Rant Room. I'm AJ. Now let's get into some things. Firstly, if you are a Biden tribalist, you have no dog in this fight. Trump said in a recent interview on Fox News, there's one thing that nobody talks about. So we have hundreds of thousands of people flowing in from Haiti. Haiti has a tremendous AIDS problem. AIDS is a step beyond. AIDS is a real bad problem. So hundreds of thousands of people are coming into our country. And if you look at the stats and you look at the numbers, if you look at take a look at what's happening in Haiti, a tremendous problem with AIDS. What's wrong with what he said? It's facts and evidence. Facts and evidence is facts and evidence. We love to put on these rose-colored glasses and have these emotional arguments about these issues. And the fact that the United States, we've basically become the world's bitch. We've basically become an international homeless shelter. This is not the United States. That's not what we represent. We are a laughingstock on the international stage. Now back to the Biden tribalists. If you can't admit that this current administration is a complete fucking disaster, you have no dog in this fight, period. If you can't call out Joe Biden when he fucks up, you have no dog in this fight. I don't even want to hear what you have to say. I'm not a Trump tribalist. I can call out Trump when he's wrong. I can call out Trump when he's right. I can agree where I agree and I can disagree where I disagree. Why? Because I am not so loyal to this man. I'm not loyal. The degree of loyalty is very little. Because it's about policy. It's about politics and policy. It's not about a personal relationship. I'm not personally invested in Donald Trump. So there's a difference. So let's look at the numbers in Haiti, shall we? There are more than 10.8 million people on the island of Haiti. Last year saw 7,900 new cases of HIV. That brings the total to about 150,000 people. That's 2% of the population. Most of these people are sex workers and or prisoners. Now, somebody has to have sex with the sex workers, right? Now, we also say that this is 2% of the population. This is just the people who've been tested. So I'm gonna go out and say that an overwhelming majority of people probably have not been tested. And that's okay. But let's also be clear, I can't just go pack my bags and walk into any country around the world and drop my bags and say I live here now. Furthermore, the United States gives millions and millions of dollars to countries in Central America, South America, and the Caribbean. Why the fuck are there people coming over here? Why? No one should be leaving. With the amount of cash we spend or send, it does not add up. And these are the questions we should be asking people. But we get caught up in our emotions and then we just want to sit here and feel for the people, which I understand. I don't think any human being should be mistreated. But facts and evidence is facts and evidence. We already have an overwhelmed healthcare system. Where the hell are we gonna find the extra, that's just more money. That's more resources, that's more taxes. And if you think rich people are gonna pay more taxes, you are still a fool for believing that one. Rich people will always find a way out of paying taxes. Believe you me, they have the people to hire who understand the laws more thoroughly than the average public defender does. And this is where people need to wake up. You can even look at the media spin on this. Now it's a hate speech. Pointing out facts and evidence. We put on our rose-colored glasses, not we, because I didn't, but many of y'all put on y'all rose-colored glasses and went into the voting booth and voted for Joe Biden thinking somehow things were gonna get better with a man who doesn't even know where the fuck he is most of the time. Acknowledge you fucked up. That border crisis is his issue now. Afghanistan was his issue now. And it's a chronic problem in this country that we do a lot of this and we never say, yeah, I fucked up, my bad. I know it's a very hard thing to do. It's hard to admit when you fucked up. But you gotta do it at some point. It can't always be another man's fault. Because there was an actual plan to get out of Afghanistan. Do you think the plan was leave all of our weapons there and our citizens? And no, yeah, that plan was scratched. But y'all still stuck with the date, Biden administration. And then when it got close to that date, you try to renegotiate, and the Taliban was like, no, fuck that, you getting the fuck out of here. Admit you fucked up. I respect a man who can admit when he fucks up. I don't respect a man who points the finger at another man all the time. Now, there may come a time in life where you have to say, whoa, 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 hold up. But that's not most of the time. Especially as grown-ass people. Especially as people in these positions of power, they know what the fuck they're doing. A lot of this shit is well staged. And fed to you sheep, the sheep meaning the sheep who believe everything that the mainstream media says, and y'all eat it up like kibble. Do no research, don't fact check shit. And when I get all whipped up and emotional when it comes from a messenger that you don't like, guess what? Facts are facts. Doesn't matter who it's coming from. And I'm gonna say this. I know what racism looks like. I know what it looks like. It stared me right in my face several times in my life. And I can say on the record that Donald John Trump is not a racist. He's not a homophobe. He's not a xenophobe. He's not any of these other phobes and this that y'all would like to call him. We have become so desensitized to real racism because it's on life support. Sexism, homophobia, transphobia, is phobic, because everything we don't agree with has become that. And that's a sad reality for us to live in now. And we sitting here crying about Haiti when we got our own version of Haiti in Atlanta. Yeah, I said it. The HIV rate in Atlanta is so out of control, it is now considered an epidemic. But we're not having that conversation, are we? No, we're gonna walk around with rose-colored glasses. People are coming in over the border, being shipped to different towns in the middle of the night, unvaxxed, unvetted, untested, don't care. But we impose more legislation on our own citizens and more policy on our own citizens to stop their bag, to stop their quality of life. In conclusion, I'll say this. Cut the fuckery. Cut the fuckery. Until you can acknowledge how this current president has fucked up this country in less than a year, and how we have a second in command who is just as incapable as he is, we can't have a conversation. I don't give a fuck anymore. Because I can call out my side when they fuck up, and you can go look at previous videos. If we can't call each other out and keep each other in check, then how the fuck do we get solutionary? How do we become solutionary? How do we start to solve problems? You can't. You can't solve problems when people are walking on eggshells and don't want to piss you off. I like to be challenged by the people around me. It's a respectful challenge. It's also understanding that the people around me are not there to do me in. They're there because they want me to succeed. So if they see that I'm about to fuck something up, they'll stop me. They'll make sure I don't fuck it up. And at least at the point they could say, even if I choose to go forward, you can't say that nobody told you. You can't say it. You can't say nobody stopped. Why didn't you say something? We did. And you chose to do it anyway. Well, that's my spiel. That's all I got to say. You know, hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Support a brother. We are a very young channel. We need your support. And we will catch you on the next video. Peace.